Both Royal Design Studio stencils and stencil brushes are designed for a lifetime of use, if you take good care of them. The dirty little secret is that no one particularly enjoys stencil and brush cleaning, but it's necessary if you want to take care of these valuable design tools. This video shares our best tips for keeping your stencils and brushes in tip-top shape. We highly recommend that you clean your stencil periodically throughout your project. This is true whether you're using latex paint, acrylic paint, or our metallic Royal stencil creams. Letting too much paint build up on your stencil can cause a series of issues. 1. Some of your smaller stencil elements can actually become too small to be visible. 2. Accurate repeat registration will become more difficult. 3. Your stencil can actually get heavier and your stencil prints won't be crisp and clean. And 4. The longer you paint without cleaning, the harder it will be to get the paint buildup off. We've been cleaning stencils for over 20 years, and in this video we're sharing the fastest way to clean stencils easily without causing any damage to the stencil. The best stencil cleaner we've found is Motsenbocker's Liftoff. It's an environmentally friendly latex paint remover. The best tool for scrubbing and removing paint without damage is a short, stiff-bristled scrub brush. Remove any painter's tape and place the stencil flat on a hard surface. This could be a table covered with heavy plastic, a large plastic bin, a laundry sink, or even a bathtub. Spray both sides of your stencil liberally with Motsenbocker's Liftoff and let that sit for a few minutes or more. Just don't let the paint remover dry out. Use a stiff bristled scrub brush to scrub off the paint from both sides and rinse with warm running water. If the paint is built up heavily, it may be necessary to repeat this process. You can also use a sponge with a Scotch-Brite pad to remove any small remaining areas of paint, and then rinse your stencil well. Your stencil should be dried completely with a towel or air dried before you begin to stencil again. Sometimes it's not possible to clean stencils right away. Allowing paint to build up on the stencil and letting it dry out will require more time for cleaning. So here are some pro tips for cleaning hard to clean stencils using a large plastic garbage bag. Open up a large plastic garbage bag and lay the stencil inside. Spray the stencil liberally with Motsenbocker's Liftoff. Then push the air from the bag as you use your hands to sweep it closed. The key is to remove the air from the bag so that the stencil remains wet with the latex paint remover. You can even roll it up and tape it closed. Allow the stencil to soak in the solution for several hours or even overnight. This should loosen all the paint on the stencil. Clean as we've shown before using a stiff bristled scrub brush. Our signature Royal Design Studio stencil brushes are designed with an abundance of soft natural bristles. With proper care, you can expect them to last for years of use. We recommend using our stencil brush scrubbers with Motsenbocker's Liftoff or Murphy's oil soap for the best results, but you can also use any mild liquid or bar soap. Stencil brushes should be cleaned immediately after use. This will prevent you from having to soak them, which can expand the glue and crack the metal ferrule. Wet the brush with lukewarm water under the tap. Apply Motsenbocker's or Murphy's oil soap directly to the brush or in the palm of your hand and coat the bristles well. Rub the brush in a circular motion over the plastic stencil brush scrubber. This tool will help you to clean in between all the bristles. Rinse and repeat until the water runs clean. Note that some colors of paint may stain the brush slightly, but as long as all paint particles are removed, your brushes are ready to dry. Blot off excess water on a towel. Then leave brushes to dry flat so that the water doesn't collect in the metal ferrule. Stencil brushes need to be completely dry before you start stenciling again. If you're in a hurry, you can use a hairdryer or lay the brushes outside in a sunny spot.